Let me ask you something. Do you understand another role that people play in your life? Because when you truly understand the roles that they play, you will not be upset when they don't show up how you think they're supposed to show up. What do I mean by that? Well, we all know that sometimes people just come into our life for a season. But if you're trying to make them a permanent placement holder and they were just supposed to be in your life for just a little bit of time, it will hurt you and bother you so much when they leave, when they disappear. You have to understand the roles that people play in your life. So that way you know exactly the capacity and the space that they hold in your life. Everybody is not your friend. Some people may be your friend. Some people may be just a work friend. But look, you're trying to turn a work friend into an outside friend. We all know those work friends from them outside friends. When you at work, you talk, you laugh, you may go to lunch together. But that's as far as it goes. It stays at work. Then them outside friends is y'all get together anytime. It doesn't matter what's going on. You guys are going to get together. But if you're trying to confuse the two, then you're upset when it's like, you think of them more than they think of you. Know the roles that people play in your life. That way, when you learn them, you will not be upset when they do not show up the way you thought that they should show up. They played their part. And when you understand that, you won't be upset when they're not around anymore. You won't be upset when they're doing exactly what it is that they came into your life to do. Stop making people more than what they are. Because you are the one who wanted to hold them in a certain capacity that they never was meant to hold. Just saying. The reason why I'm talking about this is because a lot of people wouldn't be so in their feelings if they just understood, why people come into their lives. Not everybody that comes to your life is meant to stay forever. I've had people come into my life that I was just supposed to learn something from. I was like so butthurt, so angry, so in my feelings. And once I understood that, it was like, okay, you know what? Now I see. Now it doesn't bother me as much. Now I don't spend my time wondering, like, what they come around me for. Was they putting on the front? Was they faking and pretending like they was really my friend? Like, I don't have all these questions just going throughout my mind. It's like I understand, okay, they was only here to introduce me to this, to get me on that path that God wanted me to get on. Sometimes God will use your enemies to, or people that's not meant to just stick around to lead you on that path. Do you know how many people that I have come across that have led me to the things that God had wanted me to have? And we're no longer friends. And because I understand the roles, I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I'm not heartbroken like how I was. I understand. It's like, okay, you came into my life just for that moment, just to show me something, just to teach me something, just to lead me somewhere that maybe I would not have been led to had you not been around. You ever think about that though? That everybody who comes into your life, it is for a reason. You may not understand it at the time, but God knows exactly what it is that He's doing. He does nothing by coincidence. He does nothing by chance. He does nothing by mistake. Everything that he does is for a reason. I say all the time, I am so grateful for the things that I've gone through in my life, because had I not gone through the things that I've gone through in my life, I wouldn't be right here in this place right now. I don't hold no ill feelings like I used to. I'm actually grateful for the people that played a part in my story, whether they're still around or they're not. I learned something from them, so it wasn't in vain. It wasn't for no reason. They played their part. They didn't come. You know, another reason why I'm speaking on this, because I have said it time and time again, how if it wasn't for the relationship, that I would not be here. You know, it took something that I valued, that that I wanted. It took something that I tried my hardest to, well, I was thinking I was doing different than I had done with other things. But it took all of that to show me that no matter how I tried to show up different, I still was showing up the same. It might have been a little different than other relationships, but I was still showing up the same in some shape, form, or fashion. And it was things that I needed to definitely change. You know, the reason why I keep saying me is because when things do not work out with other people, we're always so quick to want to place the blame and be like them, them, them. But it's not them. It's about you. It's about how you show up. It's about how you do things, because at the end of the day, you are with you. You're not with that person. 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 You are with you 24/7. You cannot control anybody else. It's all about you and how you show up. So that's why I keep saying me. I'm not taking any blame away from what happened, but I just know where I could have showed up better. I just know how the things that I had learned and picked up from the things I've seen in my life, from the people I encountered in my life, that I needed to throw it out. I needed to unlearn, because it was not getting me anywhere, but just kept getting me the same results with different people. So that's what it showed me. It opened up my eyes to, I was tired of keep going round and round and round and round and round in the same circle. If I really truly wanted different results, then I need to start showing up different. So that's why I said, please understand the roles that people play in your life. Just because they do not stick around and stay permanently when you think that they should have. Like, if you learned a lesson from it and it makes you a better individual and it makes you just think on things, it makes you want to show up different than what you have been showing up, because the way you have been showing up was not working for you, then that person who came and taught you that lesson, they played their part. They showed up and did what they were supposed to do. So stop being upset. Stop being mad. Understand the roles that people play. And you will get rid of a lot of heartache, pain, bitterness, anger. You'll be able to smile, and you'll be able to be like, thank you. I appreciate you for the role that you played in my life. It won't be no resentment. There won't be no attitudes. You'll actually show gratitude to them. Because like I said, they did exactly what it was that they were supposed to do. Now you just need to increase your discernment and just learn the roles that people are supposed to play in your life. So in that way, when they don't show up like you want them to, you will not be upset. But instead, you will learn the lesson. I'll talk to y'all later.